Listen, by the way, I did this with Matt Damon. Very funny he was.
Really?
Very good.
Yeah,
Very
I usually go for charming.
Hello. Welcome to Moviefone's Unscripted. I'm George Clooney, and I'm here with John Krasinski. And we're going to take a few of your questions and answer a few of our own questions.
We're also going to be asking some of our... Wait, you just said my line. Damn it. We're going to ask some of your questions as well as some of our questions.
He does that very well. Let's start with one of their questions, though, because I don't know what to ask you.
What was it about John that made you want to cast him in this film?
Well, Janet, I'm glad you asked. We had gone through about 15 A-list actors, and they turned the role down.
Went right to the C-list.
We went, B was not very strong, and so we said, well, what's happening on television? And Janet, John was available, and cheap.
It's true.
Did you enjoy doing the show and the film at the same time?
I did. Mm-hmm. I was working 5 days on the show.
Yes.
And then 2 days with you.
Mm-hmm.
It's very hard to be impressed with a schedule of 7 days a week when your director had already done it.
Yes.
I remember a crew member was like, man, that schedule has to be brutal. I was like, it's all part of the job. And you're like, yeah, it is part of the job. We've all done it. So shut up and get on set.
I do like to rule with, how do you say, iron fist.
Mm-hmm.
Which
and a paddle with spikes.
And a gag ball and a hood. But
that's a really wild set, but you get good performances. How'd you carry off playing a football player? And did the aches and pains get to be too much?
Who is this from?
Be honest.
Is this from...
Fifi.
Oh, from Fifi. Well, Fifi. Fifi from San Francisco. Really? Well, Fifi.
Fake name.
Well, Fifi. You just do the quotations constantly. How did I carry off playing football? I don't know. We're not quite sure. The aches and pains were too much, but it started the first day. Literally the first. I got hit by a 21-year-old kid from Clemson and dropped me, and then I thought, well, that's it. I'm done. I've got 4 more months of this. So So we changed the rules. Don't hit the director.
Right. That was the rule.
That is the rule, and it continues to be the rule.
And then you became the director right after that rule was made.
Right after the rule. That's what you do. It's called changing the rules.
Right.
The Clinton campaign knows about that.
Of course.
Sure. This is from Taylor in Houston, Texas. You ever play football in high school? If not, what sport did you play?
That's unfair. Taylor's British, first of all.
Oh. Go ahead, do it.
Did you ever play football in high school? I didn't, but I appreciate the compliment that you think this body would have ever made it through football. I ran cross country.
Sure.
And I played basketball.
Uh-huh.
Which I'm very good at.
Yes, I hear you're very good at basketball.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I will challenge you on national internet.
Here's another question for you. Did you lose to any directors in a game of one-on-one, like grand or two in basketball?
Very good question. Sam Mendes, believe it or not, is a killer basketball player,
really?
And I did lose to him.
You did? Oh, that's
He's a spry little guy.
He is. For Brit.
Right.
Yeah. I just remember, and I don't. I just remember someone talking a lot of how do you say it? Crap.
You want to settle this on right here?
Let's go.
Let's
man,
do this
right now.
Let's
now.
We were at dinner.
Yes.
And I was being very polite, and I just picked up the tab. And I was walking home, and I was talking to my mom, and I was saying how great George was, and he was like, "I'll kill you in any sport." And I was like, "That's unfair." No, I did. You asked if I played basketball, and I said yes, and you said you think you could beat me, and I said yes.
That's not quite how it went. I believe it went, I play a little basketball, and you said, "I will kick your ass." And I said, "All right, we'll play a little one-on-one." And you said, "I'll spot you 6 points." And Grant said, "I'll take that for $1,000." And then I felt bad because I thought, you're not going to beat me, spot me 6. But you might beat me straight up, I'll bet you $1,000.
This sounds similar, yeah. And then when I got back to LA, the best part was my friend picked up Vanity Fair and was like, "Hey man, you ever read this? Because he plays 2 times a day, and he's really good." And I had no idea.
So we talked. We talked a lot of trash for about 4 months.
Yeah.
My favorite part was catching you in the elevator after all the football guys were saying, "Dude, man, this guy can dunk." And they were totally psyching you out. And I caught you in the elevator with gym shoes and a basketball that you bought at a store.
I had gone out to Walmart and gotten a ball and shoes and was practicing on the side. George, at what point in the filming of the movie did you actually learn my name?
Well, Frank, it was
It's John.
John. John. The truth is, John, I knew who you were from the early porn days.
Really?
Yeah, early
God.
porn. From your kiddie porn, really.
Well, I'm glad because I'm proud of some of that stuff.
Oh, I love that one. Father Michael, that was my favorite film. Oh, that was good.
Oh man, I love Jungle Jim.
That was a good one.
Where do you think the name came from on The Office? Still got it.
What's in store for Jim and Pam once The Office returns, and what's this rumor about Karen coming back?
You delivered that really well.
Thank you.
I
I
felt like
thought
we're
about
in a
it.
soap opera right now.
Yeah.
I don't know what is in store for Jim and Pam because this little writer's strike sort of took all chances of having us have any arc out of the equation. So that is what's happening. Babies. Pam and Jim have babies.
Right.
Sextuplets. Just because that's the only way they could say sex on
That's
national
why you get
television.
sex into the NBC.
I don't know what's going to happen, but I know that the first episode back is basically Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf meets The Office. So drinking and yelling is coming.
So it's like a Friday night for me.
Yeah,
really.
exactly.
I understand.
George, what would be your perfect date night? And I'd like to know this too.
My perfect date night would be, I think, pretty much what you said. Virginia Woolf.
The drinking and
the
fighting.
Drinking and fighting.
That's when you know you really love someone.
That's when you know. Nothing says "I love you" like a good sock in the nose. And remember that, kids at home.
Hey, George.
Yes.
From Kath in Newton, Massachusetts.
Sure, yeah,
What's
yeah.
up, Newton? Gang signs. That's the robot. That's George's robot, by the way.
What up, bro?
George, you're a known prankster, as is Jim Halpert. That's
Yeah.
my character on The Office.
Yes.
You're supposed to know that.
Yes, I do.
Who plays better practical jokes?
I don't know because you haven't really done any practical jokes to me, and I haven't really.
No, the character on the show. What was, I do a lot of. I'm not smart enough to do practical jokes. So my character on the show has put
Yes.
staplers in Jello.
Yes, I know. I
Is
see
is
that.
that something that you would do, or?
That's pretty good, actually. We did get the guys pretty good in on the football team. We got
Yep.
them covered in mud. It depends. I do the long-running practical jokes that take months
Yeah.
and years.
Right.
Because I'm patient or bored.
Right.
And
Like you've admitted that this entire movie was an elaborate prank to get a TV star to believe he could ever do a movie with two movie stars.
And let's take down the set. John, it's your parents here. You're an idiot.
Total crying, shoot myself.
Towing the shotgun. What goals, professional and personal, have you set for yourself that you have yet to attain? What goals? What have you not done with your meteoric rise?
I would love to work with a good director.
Yes.
Some A-list people.
Yes.
It's really it's really hard to say any kind of joke to be on a great show and then work on a movie like this is pretty. It's pretty much the best.
That was really.
Oh God! If we could take 5.
Hang on. Take 6 after that.
Okay, great. Thank you.
You're really good. All right, just get us out of here.
Thank you to John.
Thank you to John, to Moviefone, for sending in your questions. We'll do it again. Thank you for. Wait, ready? And 3.
I want to say thank you to
2,
George.
And I want to say thank you to George.
No, you want to thank
right.
me,
Okay,
actually.
okay. Oh, I got it.
Here we go. We're going to try it
I want
again.
to say thank you to Jim.
George, that is awful.
That's
I'm a
all right.
person.
Hang on. You're not the character. You're not on a show. You're real. Okay? Thank you.
Man, if the drug's wearing off, you're like, no, wait, you're real.
Thank you to John. And thank you to Moviefone, and thank you for the people sending in the questions.
And you should really check out this movie that he did. He only wrote, directed, starred, and produced a movie called Leatherheads, and you should at least have the sense of kindness to go see it.
just out of pity, even. We'll take pity dollars. Pity cash.
Bye.